Welcome to my first Mask Monday. I'm inspired today by Audra Rowdygirl. I only wish I were as cool as Audra Rowdygirl, but I love when she does her little mask and chat videos, so I decided to try doing one of those with you, and I would love to hear in the comments what you think of this, because this is all new for me. Way out of my comfort zone. I'll be applying two different masks. The Bliss Mighty Marshmallow Mask. It says bright and radiant. I think it has vitamin C in it. I don't have the box anymore. I've used it a few times. But the other mask I'm using is a clay mask, and I really only use a clay mask where I tend to be a little bit more oily. This is the Innisfree. I've used it before. Gothamista recommended it in a recent video. I did a big list of beauty favorites under $10. And she usually is talking about like really high-end stuff and really great ingredients. And so I was curious. I have picked up a few products from those videos, and I've tried this before. It doesn't dry down like a regular clay mask does, so it doesn't really dry my skin out. I'm 50 years old now, and I really don't need a lot of drying, but I do want a little bit of pore cleansing. Got this TLC Sukari baby facial. It's 25% AHA, 2% BHA. You just leave it on for like 10 minutes or something. No, it says 20 minutes. I've never left it on for 20 minutes. It's a chemical exfoliant. My skin doesn't really like physical exfoliants for whatever reason. Since I have started using that, I've noticed more texture in my skin, and I don't know if it's a matter of that there was like dead skin on top that was camouflaging it, or if something's purging, but whatever it is, I thought it would be a good idea to kind of clean it out a little bit with some clay. I also just picked up a little brush. Have you ever had a facial and when they put the stuff on your face with a brush, it just feels so nice? And these are just some eye patch sheet mask things. I thought I would go ahead and put that on. It comes with a little spatula. I don't know. Oh, I got it. Okay. Ooh, they're kind of slimy. Oh yeah, that's kind of on my face. Oh! These are really slimy. It hardly stays in place. Any mask that I don't want to dry down, including sheet masks, I always love to add a little bit of facial mist. The Andalou Naturals is my favorite product, maybe in the world. And wow, this does keep sliding down. We want you to work up there, little guy. While I'm at it, I think I'll treat my hands. I've been using this Ole Henriksen Transforming Walnut Scrub. I got this in an Allure beauty box. My face does not want anything to do with a walnut scrub. And now I'm just going to put on some hand cream. This is from Crabtree and Evelyn. I've been trying different fragrances. I love their fragrances, but I find them so overwhelming that I'll just go into the store and try like one, maybe two, and then come back another time. I'm just on overwhelm and I can't pick a favorite. Oh, let me put on some gloves. Now I don't even know what I meant to talk about. I know one thing was The Ordinary. I've used The Ordinary products for a long time, and the owner of The Ordinary, Brandon Truax, is like, has gone off the deep end. I have products that I've bought kind of before I was aware of that, though I did just buy some more because they're so much less expensive, and my skin really likes them. I hate supporting someone who's apparently not nice to his employees and seems to be crazy on Instagram. I mean, if you look up Decium's Instagram, although I was actually trying to show my daughter this the other day, and he has added a bunch of videos where he's just like saying stuff like, oh, come on into our stores and ask our chemist questions. And I'm showing her like 4 of these before you get to one of those ones where he's like, they're following me, call the police. I think he's having some kind of mental breakdown. Part of me is like, 20 years ago when everything wasn't all over social media, we didn't even know who was having a breakdown or who was acting very strangely. With some of my birthday money, I ordered some replacement products, and I do want to try, because I've been using the sample of the Sukari baby facial, and they have a really similar acid peel, which actually a lot of people find less irritating than this from the reviews that I've seen. Maybe just less efficacious. I'm happy to talk more about this product. I used it twice though, so I'd like to use it a few more times before I kind of weigh in with my experiences on it. Placed an order, and then like 2 days later, owner of Deciem announced that he was shutting down the stores and the website, like the main page of the website, it was like dark green one day with a little pie symbol in it. It's like, he's having a drama fit is what he's doing. I don't even want to talk about the details. We'll need some other way to get these products, but these are like, the thing is that's so tempting about it is like, I ordered, I think it was 6 different products for, which equivalents at Sephora would be $60 a piece for the most part. And I ordered like 6 of them for $47. As a broke person who would like to have decent skin, it's, I don't know. My absolute favorite product from The Ordinary, I have not found a replacement for it really at all, is their alpha lipoic acid, which is something that's just, it's like an extract of something that's in cruciferous vegetables. It says, apply 2 to 3 drops over the entire face, a maximum of 2 to 3 times per week. So I want to say this says it can be open for 12 months, and I have about half the bottle left, and it's probably been open 6 months. And it costs around $7. Even when I first started using it, I would, within a week or so, I use it at night. And when I wake up the next morning, I look like I got a better night's sleep than I did. It's just like my skin is more awake. It's supposed to have some benefits in terms of cell turnover, and it's an antioxidant. I don't know, but it's supposed to also increase your skin's collagen production. The places where you can get information online when I'm looking around at it are Dr. Perricone, and I think Paula's Choice uses it in some things. But this is just a straight up like just alpha lipoic acid, and usually I've been using more of the cocktail method where you put two or three drops in my hand, and then I'll add some marula oil, which I also have from The Ordinary. Let me just spritz because I'm getting a little parched. I will also sometimes put some rosehip oil in there. I'm shooting this on Thursday, so things may be different by next Monday because every day there's a little bit of news. But the last I heard, like, Estee Lauder is kind of trying to take over the company a little bit more, which might be good. There are things about Estee Lauder not to love because Estee Lauder is one of the visibly worst about animal testing. Now, 28% of Deciem is owned by Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder has not, up to this point, had anything to say as far as how they run their business. So Deciem doesn't do animal testing. Estee Lauder does. It's just a question, like sometimes, and I'm just one little person, so how much difference can it make what decisions I make? Like, I cannot bring down a company with my decision to buy or not buy their products. But I like to feel good about the products that I buy and the companies that I do spend money with. Andalou is a really nice little company. They make natural products. Some of them are really effective. I also have their night cream, the resveratrol coenzyme Q10 night repair cream. It smells like Hostess chocolate cupcake. I can link it. But I'm super picky about sunscreen, especially since I've been using products that contain acids, a few that contain retinols, and I'm outside in the middle of the day, every single day, walking dogs. So I'm very careful about sunscreen. So I also have this one that is a mineral sunscreen. It's a vitamin C beauty balm sheer tint. Oh, it has vitamin C in it. I don't think I paid attention to that. That's good to have with your sunscreen. A lot of CC creams with zinc in them are like this, where it's just sits on your skin and just stays there, and it's good protection, and I think it's there all day. I mean, I'll refresh during the day if I'm out all day. And I love supporting a company that I feel good about, and I like sending my money that way. I also like not looking tired. It's a double-edged thing for me, you know, the decision. And I buy stuff from Amazon all the time. I know that they don't treat their people as well as they should treat their people. It's an ethical dilemma, I guess. Okay, let me wash this off and come back and see if we think my skin looks better. Okay, so I don't know. Does my skin look brighter, more radiant, clearer? So after I use anything that's kind of maybe too active for my skin. To use this Pharmaceutics Herbal Hydration Complex. But this stuff seems to really, it's like a 5-minute mask product, but I don't really use it as a mask. I have a little basket where I keep my masking stuff. And if you want a sheet mask, this is one of my favorites. Georgia Sunshine uses this one. She mentioned it, and I really like that one. I've been stocking up because Amazon sells it really cheaply, and got it up for like $12 for 8 of them through Amazon Subscribe and Save. Shea butter, beeswax, soybean oil, witch hazel. Oh, it has some lactic acid in it. Interesting. But it seems to just settle my skin down if it's feeling like it's had a little too much from a mask or from whatever else I might be doing. Never hurts to add a little mist. It's like the little trial size that I got. Got it as a full size. And this was like $50. This is like the most I probably ever spent on a mask in my life. But it comes in like this kind of container. First of all, I don't love sticking my fingers in products, especially something like a mask that's gonna be around for a while. I use just like 3 or 4 pumps, and you don't need to like coat your skin with it. But I think if I was going into this kind of container, I would just get too much product. So I actually bought a little syringe for like giving medicine to babies, and I just take it out of here and put it into here so that I keep it cleaner. And I also, that way, because of the way this tiny little pump encourages you to just use a tiny little bit. And it, like I said, I can feel it. I know like you can't see that I have a mask on really right now. It's a little shiny. But the only part of a mask that's actually working is the part that's touching your skin. You don't need to like build it up necessarily. Hopefully you maybe were inspired to do your own mask while you watch this video. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this format and if you'd like me to do it again. If you're new to my channel, I'd love to see you again, so click subscribe below. I'll see you Wednesday. I'm taking you to Aldi. So I've been using it on my hands, and that probably sounds really gross, and I'm gonna cut that out, aren't I? Because that's gonna sound really gross. For any more mask that you want to stay moist, ew,